Hi everyone, in today's video I will show you one of the ways we cook this delicious, juicy and perfectly medium rare tomahawk steak from Costco. This particular one is just under 3 pounds and I like to take it out of the refrigerator at least 1 hour prior to cooking, because when you cook a cold steak it becomes a tough steak, so we want it close to room temperature. And to season the steak I'll be using kosher sea salt, black pepper, butter and garlic. Once the steak's internal temperature starts getting close to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, preheat the oven to 275 degrees Fahrenheit and start seasoning the tomahawk steak. Cover the entire steak with the kosher sea salt and don't worry about the amount I'm adding, because kosher salt is not as salty as regular salt. And make sure to start seasoning the steak just before you bake it, otherwise the salt will dissolve and the steak will lose its crunchy layer. Then add black pepper to taste on all sides of the steak. In order to achieve a perfect medium rare steak, you will need a meat thermometer, and I will put a link to the one I use in the description below the video. You will have to insert the meat thermometer in the center of the steak, so place the probe over the steak, check where the center is and see how deep you will have to insert it. And now we will bake the steak at 275 degrees Fahrenheit until the steak's internal temperature reaches 123 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm placing it one level up from the bottom of the oven. When the steak's internal temperature gets to about 100 degrees Fahrenheit, start preheating the grill where we will finish the steak. Once the steak's internal temperature is at 123 degrees Fahrenheit, take it out of the oven and take it out to the grill. So we have the grill nicely preheated. Now it's about 500 degrees Fahrenheit. And we have a beautiful sunset. Press it down a little bit, and on this side we're gonna have it for 1 minute and 15 seconds, and then we're gonna turn it, not over but rotate it so we can get the nice grilled marks. Alright, we have 1 minute and 15 seconds on the stopwatch, and we're gonna move it and rotate it just a little bit so we can get the nice marks. And we're gonna do a final rotation. Get the sides a little bit nice and crispy. When you take the steak off the grill, spread the melted butter and garlic over it and let it rest for at least 10 minutes, for 2 reasons. Number 1, the steak will continue to cook to the desired 145 degrees internal temperature, and number 2, if you cut the steak right away, it will lose all its juices and it's not going to be as juicy. And now 10 minutes later, we are ready to slice this wonderful tomahawk steak, and make sure to slice against the direction of the muscles. And you can see how perfectly medium rare it is on the inside, and the meat is tender and juicy. I hope you liked this video, and if so, please give it a thumbs up. If you tried this recipe, please come back and let me know how you liked it. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing or check out my adventure channel. As always, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Goodbye.